Taylor.
And I'm Nora.
And welcome to season 10, episode 4 of Dough with the Flow. Today we're making Bakewell Slices.
I would have been bummed if we had made it through this series and not done something Bakewell because it comes up a lot on Bake Off.
Yeah.
Even just as like a flavor combination.
Yeah.
So it's like, we have to try this.
And it feels like very Mary Berry.
Yeah.
Which is a good phrase. I'm excited because it's layered, but it doesn't seem, I don't know, it's an interesting thing because it doesn't, when you look at it, it looks like it's just like a cake with jam in the middle, but there's actually short crust pastry on the bottom.
Yeah, because it's interesting that you bake like the layers together. It's not like do something, add something on top. It's all at once, but different elements.
You ready to bake well, friend?
I'm very warm.
Well, you're baking well.
Okay. I'm so ready.
Well, then you should turn that oven on.
No,
you won't.
It's not even the first step.
It's not, but it doesn't. We can still have it ready.
It's so hot.
Okay, we won't turn the oven on.
Oh wait, let's make our pastry first.
Okay. Measure the flour.
Have we ever done a short crust pastry?
I don't know. How different is it from a short bread?
I think pretty different.
Okay. It seems like very similar ingredients.
Yeah, but I think, this is a pastry.
It's 175 grams of plain flour.
Yeah.
Don't want to rise on that crust.
No.
This is
dangerous.
Use my fingers.
This is one way.
It's one way. You know?
Can't say it's not working. We waited to get the butter out of the fridge for the pastry because I figure it should be kind of cold, just from what I understand about short crust.
75 grams.
Well, it took me too long to find it in the thing.
Oh, that was very close. And then we're doing 2 to 3 tablespoons of cold water, so that fits with your. Not yet, but it just fits with your idea that it should stay cold.
Absolutely. But first, you gotta get your fingers in there, make some breadcrumbs.
Okay.
I guess one thing that we can say, since we're on the topic of butter, we don't need to grease or line our tin because this is just fatty enough. So,
that's how I like it.
There's that.
Nice and fatty. Do you want it like no more crumbs left when I pick it up?
I don't know. It says a soft dough.
I mean, I think that
seems
probably
like
a soft dough. It's pretty crumbly, but it does form. And then we're just trying to roll it out so that it'll fit in the bottom of that.
Yeah. Our pan, as usual with this kind of size thing, is not quite right. So it's 13 by 9 instead of 12 by 9. Not a huge difference, but
it will make it a little thinner.
Yeah.
It's sort of weird to me that we don't just like press it in.
Yeah. I guess we could after we get it. I know, I'm just leaving that gap.
I cannot imagine this filling that.
Me neither.
How is it supposed to be? Huh.
Yeah.
I have questions.
Oh, see.
I think
we're doing all right. Okay. I think if we
can
get it in, we can move bits around.
It's not stuck.
It's not stuck. Okay. This way. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we can work with this. Now that we have our pastry layer down and the oven preheating, we can work on our sponge mixture.
Yay!
Mixture of sponges.
Gross.
I think we just put everything in here and beat it. So
that sounds easy.
divide and conquer.
All right. Well, there's your softened stick of butter. Oh, there's my softened stick of butter.
Here's my sugar. Same amount of both.
1 stick of sugar.
Yep. Easy peasy.
So it's a pretty plain cake, but it does have almond extract.
Yeah. So that's kind of one
Good song. I liked it.
The flavor profile of this cake is interesting. And I could see how, like, as a flavor, it could then be applied to other things. Is that everything?
I think so.
I think it is.
For the first time in forever,
We get to mix
we'll
it up.
be mixing with this meter.
right, now it's the raspberries' turn.
Who are you?
I don't know.
All right.
I didn't think I could do that. Here we go.
Yum.
Yeah.
Look at that jam. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you say my confections?
I'm impressed. I was thinking to myself, and I was like, I don't know.
Well,
Now I do. Spreading this over the jam seems a little bit difficult.
I think we just need to like pile it on
Yeah.
and then
Just go
smooth it
from
out.
the center?
Yeah.
Okay. I could see the reasoning.
Oh, that's. I feel like it's gonna make all the jam go to the
I
edges.
know, that's
Hmm.
not what I want.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
This is a problem. It doesn't say how. It just says spread the piece.
Light strokes. Light strokes. We can do this if we are patient. I just don't go all the way to the end.
I think it's okay if you don't go quite all the way, but I would try to get as close as you can.
It's always good when there's almonds on the top because then they kind of toast.
A little crunch,
Yeah.
extra texture.
Extra flavor. We're supposed to see if it had shrunk from the sides, but it never was at the sides. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh boy. Seems a little pale. It's my first thought. Oh, it's bouncy though. Is that the same as springing away?
I think so.
It's bouncy, but in a way where it feels hollow.
Maybe a little
Let's just, yeah.
The thing that sticks out the most when I take the first bite into this is the fruit layer, whatever it is.
Yeah, jam or something.
That jam is really, really good.
Yeah.
I think that's really tasty.
The bottom layer doesn't have that much flavor, and it's kind of just dense. Top layer is good though. It's nice
Yeah.
and fluffy.
It tastes super buttery, which I like. And the nuts give it kind of a good texture too. Really kind of, I feel like I would like it the most if it didn't have the bottom layer, personally, but
Yeah, maybe just jelly in between two layers. Cut the middle layer, the top layer cut in half with jelly might be better. Layer 1,
pretty good.
layer 2,
Awesome.
layer 3. Theoretical layer 4, the plate.
Not gonna try.
So now that we have the now that we have